Coming up on the Elon Phoenix Weekly.
Elon President Leo Lambert explains how Phoenix athletics fit into Elon's strategic plan.
We open up the softball record books to show you who's been rewriting the records.
And we'll learn how to play catcher with Elon baseball player Ryan Kinsella.
All that and more next on the Elon Phoenix Weekly. Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Elon Phoenix Weekly. I'm Kimberly Wisniewski.
And I'm Joe DiRienzo. Thanks for joining us on your ESPN2 local sports break. Over the past decade, Elon University has established itself as one of the premier educational institutions in the country through the use of its strategic planning. At the turn of the decade, Elon engaged in a new strategic plan with simple yet powerful vision to engage students' minds and inspire them to act as leaders and global citizens.
When it comes to athletics, President Leo Lambert has a vision for how they can grow the athletic department and remain in line with the overall mission of the university.
To win conference championships, the theory of our athletics director, Dave Blank, is that you've always got to be competing in the top third of your league and in all sports. And that's the marching orders essentially he's given to our coaches, is to bring your programs to that position. There's a bit of fickleness about winning conference championships. You know, things can tip one way or another way in a game or a match or a contest. But if you're going to really have a steady chance of winning championships, you've always got to be in the game. And that's Dave's theory, and I think we're building all of our programs in the very competitive Southern Conference to do just that. And you know, we've won some conference championships of late, and we're very proud of that. And I think that you get there through hard work. You get there through hiring the right coaches. You get there through investing in facilities. Most importantly, you get there in investing in the right student athletes who are going to succeed both athletically and academically here at the institution. And this is an effort that, in doing the right way, you don't succeed overnight. It takes years of work. You look at schools like Butler University, for instance, which is in many ways a peer school to Elon in Indianapolis. They've got a tradition in basketball that goes for decades. They've been to the Final Four twice, an amazing story. But I think it goes to show that this is an investment Elon is going to have to be making for a long period of time, you know, to have that horizon point in mind and to be sailing towards it, knowing it's not an overnight journey. It's going to take a long time to get to where we want to be at in a Division I athletics program.
We'll bring you more with President Lambert later in the show.
There are many new things about Elon's softball team. Not only are they in a new ballpark, there's a new name inked throughout the record book: Tamika Watson.
The funny thing is, my dad was like, you know, I hope you do it today because I really don't want to come up here Wednesday. So I was just hoping that was the day, so you know my family could be here and you know they could celebrate with me.
On February 24th, the fourth and final day of the Phoenix Clash tournament, senior left fielder Tamika Watson hit her 27th career home run during an 8-2 win against the Hampton Pirates.
You know, it's just like any other game. I came out here and got ready and, you know, just so happened, you know, it was the day.
Left fielder number 21, Tamika Watson.
Honestly, when you're playing, you really don't even think about it. You know, if it happens, it happens. The funny thing is, when you hit the ball, you know it.
Watson has already amassed over a dozen home runs this season. bringing her career total to 33 home runs at the end of March. And with many games still to come, head coach Bocock realizes how Tamika's personal accolades reflect on the team.
For us, it's very important for Tamika to lead, but she teaches the others how to do that, and her work ethic and what she looks at, and so for her to have those goals and to go get them, I think it's wonderful for team sports also. When she does that, it just motivates the team to go to the next level. So it's pretty awesome.
And as for her outlook on the rest of the season, Watson has a specific number in sight.
My personal goal is to hit 20 home runs.
Along with the career home runs record, Tamika also owns career records for hits and runs batted in, as well as the single season record for home runs.
And that brings us to today's trivia. What is the longest winning streak in Elon baseball history? The answer to that coming up later.
We have to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we caught up with catcher Ryan Kinsella, who taught us about playing behind the plate.
And later, we will bring you more with President Leo Lambert as he discusses the state of Elon athletics.
As we go to break, take a look at some upcoming Elon athletic events.
We'll be right back to the Elon Phoenix Weekly on ESPN2.
Through their daily pursuit of excellence, Elon student athletes have gained recognition for their achievements both on and off the field.
Building a winning tradition takes hard work and dedication.
Dedication to the Maroon life.
Where success is not only measured by just wins and trophies,
but also by the knowledge we gain.
At Elon, we're more than just athletes.
We're student athletes.
Providing support enables success. Help sustain the winning tradition of Elon Athletics while securing the future of our student athletes for years to come.
An Elon education is about preparing students for a life of global citizenship. Of course, this is a place where you're going to come and earn a degree, but it's also a place that's going to get you to think very deeply about how you're going to use that degree to make the world a better place.
You're watching the Elon Phoenix Weekly on ESPN2.
The Elon Phoenix Weekly is made possible by the students of the School of Communications in association with the dedicated coaches, athletes, and staff of Elon Athletics.
Dedication is one of many characteristics it takes to be a part of the Elon Phoenix as we show you what it means to live the Maroon life.
It's quiet now. There's no game to be played. There's nobody in the crowd, no cheers from adoring fans, no boos from hostile opposition. No one's here. Not even you. So what are you doing? What does an Elon Phoenix do when no one's watching? Well, you go to work. At Elon, there's no such thing as downtime. When you're a Phoenix, this is when you push for greatness. You lay the groundwork for championships, because if the past has taught you one thing, it's that they don't hand those out like participation awards. They're earned by those who want them the most, for those who eat, breathe, sleep, and dream ambition. You know that your best can be bested. That rest is for those who are content with second place. That giving anything less than 110% goes against living the maroon life. It's putting in that extra rep, taking that extra shot, running that extra sprint that's going to put you over the top and leave your competition hanging behind. See? It's what you do when the lights are off that determines what you will do when the lights are on. When those seats are full and when everything you've ever wanted is on the line. But who will know how hard you worked for this? When no one saw you go the extra mile. When no one saw what it took for you to achieve excellence. It's simple. No one will know. Except for you.
Be sure to support the Phoenix as SoCon Championships begin for women's golf and both men's and women's tennis this week.
Every position in every sport has nuances that take years of practice to master. Phoenix catcher Ryan Kinsella teaches us one of the key skills to play behind home plate.
My name is Ryan Kinsella. I'm a catcher for the Elon University Phoenix. And I'm going to show you how to block a ball in the dirt. When blocking a ball in the dirt, the first thing you need to do is recognize that the pitch has a downward angle. After that, the most important thing to do is throw your glove hand at it. Without your glove there, you leave yourself open for the ball going through your legs, and your body will follow your glove. So first you want to lead with your glove, throw your pinky down to the ground first, and then throw your body out behind it.
Check out Ryan and the rest of the Phoenix baseball team next weekend as they have a home series against SoCon rival Wofford at Latham Park.
Early in the show, we heard President Lambert outline Elon's plan to win conference championships. Now, let's go back to President Lambert as he explains the importance of athletic funding and gender equality and its role in Elon's strategic plan.
Fully funded scholarships are a necessary ingredient for a successful athletics program. When Dave Blank came on as our AD, I remember one of the things he said to me is, it's like we're playing basketball with 4 guys on the court or 4 women on the court. And we can't just simply wave a magic wand and add all the scholarships we want instantaneously. So over the course of the last 6 years, we've been working towards a plan, building towards a program of fully scholarship sports in all areas. And we're doing that through a number of ways, one of which is by encouraging greater private philanthropy towards athletics, and we've had many more athletic scholarships endowed. And of course, that's the long-term solution to funding athletics at the institution. But we've also had many more people commit to step up every year and make significant annual gifts to support scholarship programs for our students. Elon is committed to the ideal of being in compliance with Title IX and making progress every year on our gender equity plan. Heretofore, the way we've been doing that is by showing continuing progress every year towards meeting the needs of the underrepresented gender in intercollegiate athletics. So there are, I think, 3 big ways we're making progress towards gender equity, one of which is the number of women's sports that we're offering, and lacrosse is next on the horizon. We are going to continue to add scholarships until we get to the point where all of our scholarships, to the extent permitted by the NCAA, are fully funded. And the third area is facilities. So facilities are an important piece of this too, and I'm not only talking about playing fields and courts and that kind of thing, but I'm also talking about the support facilities as well, locker room, training rooms, and while we're very proud of the wonderful new facilities in the Alumni Fieldhouse, the Corey Fieldhouse needs a significant upgrade too.
And Elon certainly has continued to improve athletic facilities with a brand new Hunt softball park and improvements to the Powell Tennis Center.
And that brings us to today's history, as we look at the oldest athletic facility on Elon's campus, Alumni Gym.
On this day in Elon sports history, the new Alumni Memorial Gymnasium was dedicated on January 14, 1950. Approximately 2,250 spectators, one of the largest crowds ever to witness a regular season North Conference game, watched the Catawba Indians catch fire in the closing minutes to defeat the Christians, 66-51. On hand for the event was the largest group of newspapers and radio men in Elon sports history, including Marty Schapp and Al Harrington of radio station WFMY Greensboro, Earl Helen, sports editor of the Greensboro Daily Record, Ellen Casey, sports scribe for the Durham Sun, and John Carroll of the sports writing staff of the Winston-Salem Journal. And that's today's look into Elon sports history.
We have to take another break, but we'll come back with more from President Lambert and look back at the prolific careers of 3 Elon seniors.
As we go to break, check out more Elon sporting events happening this week, including the beginning of Southern Conference Championship play.
You're watching the Elon Phoenix Weekly on ESPN2.
What is living the maroon life? It's more than just the hustle and the sweat. It's more than just the pain and the frustration. It's more than just the triumph and the glory. The maroon life is you. Yes, you. You, the athlete, striving to be at your best day in and day out. You, the alumni who have been in the stands supporting Elon for years. You, the fans who stream into games hours before kickoff. And you, the little ones who will be the next generation of Phoenix fans. You are what drives Elon Athletics, and you are the reason we do what we do. There is so much history and tradition behind our maroons. Conference titles, All-American, and national championships. But there is so much history and tradition yet to be made. So join us. Live the maroon life.
An Elon education is about preparing students for a life of global citizenship. Of course, this is a place where you're going to come and earn a degree, but it's also a place that's going to get you to think very deeply about how you're going to use that degree to make the world a better place.
And now back to the Elon Phoenix Weekly on ESPN2.
Welcome back to the Elon Phoenix Weekly on your ESPN2 local sports break.
Earlier in the show, we asked, what is the longest winning streak in Elon baseball history? The answer, 17 games. The baseball team won the first 17 games of the 1940 season on their way to an 18-1 record on the year.
Excitement is something that has been building across Elon athletics in recent years. President Lambert shared his enthusiasm with us as he sees a bright future for the Phoenix.
I just am excited about the building support for the Phoenix. I think it's palpable. There are moments where I think we see in the life of the university what is possible. The game that we won this year in overtime in Alumni Gym, in my mind, is a vision of what should be taking place in Alumni Gym every game. And so I would ask our students and community members, faculty and staff to be there, to be present. It's an important part in my mind of university life, and it's exciting and a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to build school spirit, and I'm really excited about that. I think I've been at Elon now for 13 years. I think it's growing, and I think we're building some important traditions at the university, and I want to continue to see those move forward. I always say athletics is the front porch of the university. It is the way that more people encounter Elon than any other activity that I can name. So we want to have a nice front porch. It's the way that we welcome guests and visitors to the university. We're in the newspaper every single day because of Elon Athletics, and we want to make sure that the coverage about Elon Athletics is about the outstanding achievements of young men and women on the playing field, in the classroom. And of course, we aspire to be a leader, and always are, in our conference in academic achievement as well. Elon is always at the top or very near the top in terms of the performance of our student athletes in the classroom. And given what we value most here at Elon University, that's what's most important to me, is that we have students that are going to get degrees, and great degrees, which are going to prepare them for success after the university, after they leave the university. And when you couple that with the leadership experience that they gain in a Division I program, I think those two things together put them in a wonderful position to succeed in life.
We now turn our attention to three seniors who have experienced both athletic and academic success as they reflect on their time as part of the Phoenix.
My name is Kelsey Evans. I'm a senior on the Elon women's basketball team. I've been playing basketball since I was about 8, third grade. I was always taller than, I guess, everyone else, or the mean. But I really loved the sport, and I really took a great liking to it and had a lot of passion for it. Once I got to high school, I realized that, you know, if I worked really hard at this, that I could be pretty good, and hey, maybe I could go play in college and go to the next level. I came here for basketball, but you know, it's the student athlete, it's the education. And coming here, I wasn't sure what exactly I wanted to do, but I knew I was really interested in research. So my junior year, I got involved with Dr. Eric Hall and Dr. Caroline Ketchum, and they are working on a concussion project. And I thought, wow, that's really cool. It's something that I could kind of relate to, being an athlete, and you know, kind of see what it's like. And I just loved it, and I knew that was what I wanted to do. I found it so interesting, and I've had so many great experiences from it. I've been able to go and present my research at conferences, and I've really, you know, I never knew I would have such an interest in this, and concussions and neurology and things like that, if I wouldn't have had this experience.
I'm Allie Ford. I play basketball here and softball. I'm from Morganton, North Carolina. The very first thing I can think about when I think the first time I ever played basketball was sitting on the end of the bench, not being able to play, being smaller than everyone else, not even having a jersey. And then, you know, as time went on, I just fell more in love with the game. And by the time, you know, 8th grade ended, 9th grade, I made the varsity team at the high school, and then played 4 years of varsity. Figured that if I kept working these next 4 years, that it was going to pay off, and it did. I ended up at a great place. When I got here, it was instant community, instant family. It was really easy to find something to kind of throw myself into. I mean, basketball is what brought me here, but it definitely is just a platform, and it just opened the doors to so many other aspects of the Elon life. With my majors in sport and event management, you have to have the internship requirement. Well, Coach Smith played for the Indiana Fever, so I approached her, and as we started talking, she kind of saw where I was coming from and was like, oh, you need an internship. Well, I still know the general manager there. Let me send her an email. And then I finally got the call in March sometime that they wanted me there at the end of May. So right after my last softball game, I kind of packed up all my stuff and got out of there. And then spent the summer in Indianapolis with the WNBA and was there at every home game, every practice. And then they won the championship. So that was pretty much an experience that I can't really put into words or say how much I appreciate.
My name is Olufemi Lami Conra, part of the Elon Phoenix football team from Tallahassee, Florida. It's something special that happens when you come onto this campus. You form life friends, and I will always have contacts with my teammates, and we will be brothers for the rest of our lives. I remember when I first signed the papers and it said the amount, it was something on signing day with my mom, and she sat there and she cried. It was something special that we went through, and each year it's like I'm reminded of what I was given because we have to sign our annual scholarship, and it shows the amount of money that you are given each year. And it's just something that a lot of students are not able to do, to say that I left college without debt at a university that is top ranked. It's something very special, and it means a lot to me and my family as well. Coming down the field on senior night with the flower in your hand that you give to your mom, it was something special, but it was kind of the end of a journey here. You just think about all the times that you've been on the practice field and the good experiences that you've had with your teammates, and it hits you all at once, and your parents come down, your mom's crying. Sometimes you don't realize what you're doing until you see somebody else and they express to you how proud they are of you. And it was just a special moment. I just wanted to leave it out on the field, and when I was done, took some pictures on the field, knew it was going to be the last time. It was something that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Wow, thinking of senior night makes me a little emotional, I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't have had better teammates, better coaches, better experience. I mean, it's great that I'll be able to move on and I have such great tools to use in the future, but I will miss this a lot. I'll miss the camaraderie of my team. I'll miss, the community support. There's nothing that I won't miss from Elon, and it'll definitely be hard to say goodbye.
When you are here and you see and you get to feel the Elon experience every day, and you get to reap the benefits that all those before you have worked so hard to gain, and the people that are sending you to school, and see how much they care about you, you can't put into words how grateful and how appreciative all the student athletes have to be when you're talking, Night at the Phoenix or the Phoenix Club or, our donors, our endowed scholarships.
I'm fortunate enough to have parents with the educational background, but some students don't have that. They don't know the opportunity that they may be able to get. And when we have people like the Phoenix Club fighting for scholarships for that child or that student to get that opportunity that most people don't get, it's very special, and I really do appreciate everything that the Phoenix Club has done and the donors have done for us.
If I were sitting next to a donor, I couldn't even express my gratitude. I feel like words wouldn't even do it justice. To be on an endowment scholarship, to know that someone is paying for me to go here, they've completely changed my life. I am so fortunate and so blessed to be where I am, and I know that I couldn't have been here without the help of donors. And all I can say is thank you, but unfortunately that just doesn't do it justice.
Well, that's our show for today. If you missed anything or want to watch it again, be sure to check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/Elon Phoenix Weekly.
Also, be sure to visit elonphoenix.com, your #1 source for all the maroon and gold buzz.
On behalf of our producers and crew here at the show, we hope you continue to have a spectacular weekend.
For the Elon Phoenix Weekly, I'm Kimberly Wisniewski.
And I'm Joe D'Arienzo. Thanks for watching.